bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Number 23 makes his big league debut right after this. Louis Tiant gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Now at the plate, Harold Reynolds. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Harold Reynolds.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we get underway tonight from the former home of the Braves. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And that one just missed outside.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Standing in now, Willie McCovey, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And at third, and a very early opportunity for him to drive in a run. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
And this is fouled at the plate.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one out.
And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And they'll end up taking the lead and talk about insult to injury. Hopefully he's okay. So next to the plate for the Phils, Chris Bryant. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. McCovey leads off first with 1 away. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Giambi, a double play, and that ends the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Phillies 1 and the Braves nothing. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This is a fun guy to watch pitch. Almost struck out 200 batters last season, so he does have swing and miss capabilities. But the thing I like, he commands the strike zone, he commands the running game. Just a real solid pitcher. Looking forward to him twirling it in this one.
And there's 1 down now. Now batting, Brooks Robinson. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. He's set and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Into the box, Jason Giambi, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Nola, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything. That's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. The next to bat for Atlanta, Manny Machado. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
Here's Machado with a drive. Well hit to deep left field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it. And there are 2 away. Settling in now, Albert Pujols, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
This one's flared out toward left. In there, a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Designated hitter, Lucas.
Here's Lucas Duda now. First offering on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Giambi on second. Pujols on at first with 2 down. The 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Batting eighth, left fielder, Yasmani Tomas.
Here's Yasmani Tomas, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch, fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
On the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll move on to the second now in Atlanta. Braves lead this one 2-1. Here's Adam Lind. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
Designated hitter, Adam Lind.
First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
And it's fouled away. One and 2 to Adam Lind. Tiant is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
But an Adam Bull right to him for the first out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. One and 1 to Andrew McCutchen.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That gets down, and the inning continues. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Brandon Crawford is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. And Giambi can't get there. It's a fair ball down the line. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Leroy. You get the first 2 out of the inning, The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Aviles. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit in the air to left. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at catcher Wellington Castillo, putting the digits down, massaging this pitching staff through the game, and one of the above average arms when guys try to steal on him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brooks Robinson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Ready for another chance? Harold Reynolds. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a flare out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
The 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. On a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One left for Philadelphia. Home half of the third coming up, all even at 2-2. Striding in once again, J.D. Martinez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box now, Jason Giambi. The swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Outside, 2-1. One out, nobody on. Here now the 2-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On the first, and Giambi hits it right into the shift that time. 2 away now. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. That's wide. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Now the 3-0 offering. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. Second home run early in the year, and Atlanta's taken a 3-2 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Here's Albert now. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. 1 strike to Pujols. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We're through 3 here in the South. It's now 3-2 Atlanta. Here's Adam Lind as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Lind playing here in his age 34 season. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Giambi is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Two balls and a strike.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wellington Castillo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Phillies down in order. They're down 3-2. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as the left-handed hitting slugger and USC product Lucas Duda settles in to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Brantley is under it. 1 down.
from left fielder number 24.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent out to straightaway center field. Larson is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. A base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Too low, 1-0. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. Stepping up now, Brandon Crawford. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Brandon Crawford.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Martinez giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. First pitch on its way. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through. A base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hit to third, and this will be a base hit as the runner will come in to score from third, and we are tied at 3 apiece. Here's Michael Brantley, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. In there, strike 1. Well, he's given up his fair share of hits in this debut, but it really hasn't come back to bite him. He's done a nice job working out of trouble.
Yeah, he has, man. This is one of those football terms. He's bent but not broken. He's had several opportunities that he could have been knocked out of this game, but somehow, some way, he finds a way to make big pitches when he needs to when he's in trouble.
So we got him looking there. Michael Brantley becomes the first out of the inning. On its way is pitch number 75. Palm ball in there, strike 1. And there's ball 1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
That's in there, base hit. Larson rounds the corner and is headed home. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. He scores, and it's now 5-3.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. After a solid start, he seems to have hit some turbulence here. If this continues, he may not be too much longer for the game.
Well, it can be very worrisome because I think one of the keys to getting off to a good start as a young pitcher is having some success early on. Success breeds success, and he's going to have a tough time shrugging this one off. When you don't have a lot of dirt underneath your cleats, outings like these ones, they tend to bother you for a while.
So here's the Phillies DH. Adam Lind, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-0 home. Back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Go in time, and they stop the bleeding as So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Aviles. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lifted the other way to left center. Brantley is under it. He's got it one away. Stepping in, Brooks Robinson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Here it is. 2 balls and a strike to count.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Now the 2-1. Left side. Crawford on the slide. He's up with it. The throw. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Jared Hughes takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready for another shot now. Wellington Castillo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, and it's 0-1. One and one, the count to Wellington Castillo. Ground ball left side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. His career line against Jared Hughes. He's got a 3-for-5 line. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Castillo gets his lead at first, nobody out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2. Swing and a looper to left. In there, a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Tomas is in pursuit. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Harold Reynolds. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Popped him up. Ramos has a play. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Michael Brantley, his career line against Jared Hughes. He's 1 for 2. Tomas is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Leading off the inning, Jason Giambi, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Manny Machado. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one for Crawford at short. And that's the 2nd out. Ready once again, Albert Pujols. He went down on strikes last time up. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Lucas Duda. Ready for another chance? Lucas Duda, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that. Stepping in and ready for another shot is Manny Tomas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out.